I really like Target. Target was a really, really good one. And also we like Faces as well, because I like seeing them do different versions of themselves. I think like what's fun in that one is you can see the actors get that chance to kind of really play around with doing different versions, which is a lot of fun. But I think for me, it's Target is the one I would go for.
I really liked Sleeper, and I really liked Target, as well as The Eagle's Nest. I mean, Sleeper I like because it harks back to the golden age of the Avengers, where they have a sort of deserted city, a deserted area, which is what I liked about that. And Target, because the Target, of course, they use as the basis for the start of the much maligned Avengers movie. You know, there's a sort of a training ground for agents, and I just think that there's a lot of mileage in that idea, and they carry it out really well. And the idea of the snake in the nest is quite an interesting one.
It's very difficult, but I do love The Eagle's Nest. I think that's an absolute cracker. I think it's such a great one. But I recently, having watched a lot of them, I really enjoyed Obsession, which is the one with Lewis Collins and Martin Shaw that go on to become the professionals, because you see Purdy in her backstory when she had a fiance and her heart's broken. And so you're seeing characters that are kind of quite almost superhero-esque in their... They're sort of infallible in a way, but you're seeing behind the mask a little bit. You're seeing a little bit of backstory, a little bit of vulnerability, and that you start understanding why she is the way that she is. That's pretty cool. It's pretty brave. And there's loads of Harrier jets and things in it. I mean, it's a big episode. I was like, this is amazing.
The new Avengers episode that stands out for me is Sleeper. I was quite pleased with Sleeper. Well, I had to break the windscreen with my arm, and she was wearing pajamas, so I ended up with quite a lot of glass stuck in my arm, so I do remember that quite well.
Just before the sort of health and safety.
Yes, we had no first aid on the day that I did it. The next day we had an ambulance standing by, but we weren't doing anything dangerous that day.